Okay guys, I got 2 pounds of tobacco I've got to get jarred before I leave for Wyoming. So I've got, these are both because of Justin, um, but Watch City's Simply Orange, Virginia, and then another pound of Watch City's Simply Red. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them in these jars. This is what I do with all my tobacco. All my bulk goes into these big jars, and if I can't get them all in, because some of these guys pack more than 16 ounces in these bags, if I can't get them in the jars, then I'll get out a small jar and create a daily rotation jar for these guys. All right, guys, this is the first one. So I'll just give you a quick overview of these jars. You know, they've got these wire seals, pops up. It's got these soft rings that actually, you can see it's bent now. They start out flat, but once you've had them in the jar for a while, they actually get bent and conform to the jar. It's actually pretty good. They sit real nice and tight. Comes in here. You can see how it pops up because it really takes a little bit of pressure to get that down and sealed. And you can see it's pretty much sealed all the way around. No issues, no gaps. So I've been using these things for 15 months. I've had no issues with them. So I know debating storage jars is a little bit like debating religion. So anyway, I have no problem with these. They're a little bit expensive. They're more expensive than the canning jars. So I use all Ball and Kerr quart jars in Wyoming. But here in Maryland, I've been using these gallon jugs. All right, well, it's literally just pour it in, clean up the mess as I go. So, I mean, it's literally just, I don't try to be too neat. That's what this whole desk work area garage is for. I'm not doing it in my wife's kitchen or anything like that. So, I'd rather go a little bit quicker and get it done a little bit messier than slow and neat. All right, well, you can see it fit about 2/3 of it in the first. Now I give it a shove, and then sometimes a pretty hard shove to get it down. So now it's more like that. We'll do it again. All right, so it's pretty much all in there. I've got some cleanup to do, but the bag went in there pretty good. So let me do some cleanup and I'll come back in a minute. All right, guys, you can see the bag is 100% empty and it's got all in this jar. The jar took it really well, sealed in there. Nice, good to go. So the next thing I'm gonna do is cut this label off and tape it to this jar and put a jar date on the bottom, and then this one will be done. I'll do the same for this over here. All right, guys, so both jars are done now. So I got 2 pounds of tobacco preserved long term. So the Simply Orange and the Simply Red labels are just taped right to there, and then you can see the jar date now. That's how I do it. I've got almost 100 of these back there now. So that's how you do it. Super quick. I mean, this whole process was probably 20 minutes, start to finish, and to preserve long term, 2 great blends. The Simply Red is harder to get. It was supposedly out. I just happened to click on it anyway, and it let me order it, even though it said it was out of stock. That was pretty funny. So anyway, preserving 2 great blends long term. They'll go up on the shelf now. That's it, you guys. Talk to you later.